You know what I call the great firewall? I'm start with the song. The God that answers by fire. He is my God, the God that answers by fire. He is my God. I have prophecies word of knowledge for May 2024. And I see tragic consequences are awaiting the enemy. So any enemy of your soul, anyone that is pursuing you, they're going to meet a terrible end. And also, particularly for couples, Christian couples that are planning on getting married, timing and pregnancy is critical. Don't be the kind of person that is already pregnant on your wedding day. It doesn't bring glory to Christ. And then also to say that poor leadership is going to take a toll. So any kind of organization, group that you belong to, try to get rid of any kind of poor leadership because it's going to be very problematic. Of course, when people talk about the Great Firewall, one of the countries that come to mind is China, because China tries to prevent the citizens from accessing a lot of content which might be very problematic from an ideological point of view. But we know that other countries also do these things. It's that people just try to demonize others. US is trying to ban TikTok, calling it a national defense problem, and so on and so forth. Even if you look at corporate organizations, they try to prevent it from going to particular sites. So all of this is part of the firewall. But people also have very creative ways of going around the firewall. Sometimes they use anonymizer sites and all of that, but that's not really where we are going to. The great firewall in itself is God. God is the great firewall. Zechariah chapter 2, verse 5. The Lord himself has promised to be a protective wall of fire surrounding Jerusalem, and it will be shining glory in the heart of the city. Anybody that wants to touch you, they will have to go through the fire of God, and you can be sure they will not come out, alive. So, you can take this to the bank. God is a wall of fire. In fact, the great firewall run about you, run about your possession, your children, your property.